Okay. Let's try that again. Take two. Okay, so I think everything is running perfectly here. I think I'm getting sound. I trust everybody can hear me. And basically, oh crap, I forgot to turn that on. Okay, so there we go. So basically what we're going to do here is I'm going to do a little bit of painting. Now, as I mentioned before, I said it's going to be a little bit different, and we're gonna do a little bit different here. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of airbrushing. Now, I've not employed my airbrush and my airbrushing ability to anything as far as illustration is concerned. So basically, this is the first time giving it a try. I know there's probably a lot of things I'm going to do wrong for all you professional airbrush illustrators out there and everything like that. This is just my first attempt at it. And again, with everything, you know, there is obviously a learning curve. And so for all you professional guys out there, you'll have to forgive me. I'm completely new at this. But basically what we're going to do here is I'm going to start with this little illustration board. And I've already given it a coat of black gesso from Golden Paint Lines. I like these guys. They're pretty darn good. I simply used a 2-inch brush, used the black gesso, and then just applied it onto the canvas here. And it's just one coat onto the canvas. Now basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for, now I've already kind of sketched out what I want to do. And this is basically an older piece I had done, what was the date on this here? 2010. I drew this in 2010. I doodled this. And I always wanted to commit this to canvas. And so I'm going to, in this, I don't know if it'll be if this will be a series or if I'll just be doing this, you know, on the fly or what have you. But anyway, basically this design here, ignore this guy over here, ignore him, just this right here is basically what we're going to do. It's a bit of an interesting piece. I kind of do some darker pieces as well, but otherwise, you know, that's going to be my basic inspiration for how I'm going to work with this. And so for that, I'm going to be using a lot of other golden colors. Probably going to get started with probably some white, just to initially build up some transition. In fact, I'm thinking I might start out with white because I have this in black, build out my initial transitions, and then go in later on with color and kind of build and shade the colors back down again and build it that way. And then of course, you know, come back. And I know with a lot of airbrushing, especially in illustration, it's not entirely just like miniature painting. Now, for a lot of you miniature painters who follow me, you know that, you know, that even when you're airbrushing miniatures, that you don't stay with the brush the entire time, or the airbrush the entire time either. You go back to the regular brush to finish off, clean up, what have you. And in illustration work, I know they do the same kind of thing. A lot of the work is done by airbrush, but some effects are completed without the airbrush. They're, you know, they're either using a razor blade to clean off the paint and actually allow the white to show back through, various other techniques. You know, again, it's not entirely the airbrush that I'm doing it. And this is actually probably a fairly small piece, but this is, you know, my first foray, is that right? Foray into this genre, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I figured, why not do a video on it? Why not make a video of my whole bumbling through this to you know, get this done? So sit back, watch me bumble my way through this, and of course, you know, any of you guys who are professional illustrators out there, feel free to shoot me some tips, because, you know, like, what I'm doing wrong, what I could do better, and, you know, feel free. I'm wide open as far as that concerned. I mean, like, I've drawn a lot. I'm by trade, essentially, I'm an oil painter. I work in oils. I've always been curious about doing this by airbrush, by, you know, creating something, because I've often found that with the airbrush, you can get far tighter gradients and things of that nature to occur. So I've got a whole bunch of colors here from Golden. I've got like blues and reds and blacks and greens and yellows, and you know what I mean? Like, I've got all sorts of colors going on here. We can complete a piece. I'm going to work from an old sketch. It's a piece that I had done, and I always wanted to get committed to a larger format, and I often saw it in color. So I'm gonna start that way. It might help if I had some airbrushes. So I'm gonna grab some airbrushes here. Gonna start up my air compressor. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Hopefully that's not too loud. If it is, well, too bad. So, put an airbrush over here. Oh, you know what? I should probably grab my other. See, I wasn't entirely ready to do this yet. Let's put him right there. There's no colors yet. Be right back here. Hold on. Let's clamp this off over here. Let's get this moving. Moving. By the time I get this done, I'll be done. I don't have to. That didn't really make a lot of sense, but that's okay. We're not here to make sense, are we? Are we? No. Not at all. There we go. And just clamp this into place, just so I got somewhere to set my airbrush. If you don't have one of these holders for your airbrush, definitely get one, because they help keep things organized. Keep that away from my needle. Make sure my easel's then all set up nice. Oh, I need thinner. Where's my thinner? Where's my thinner? Go. Grab a bit of water. This is my clean rinse water here. I'll probably need some overspray water. There we go. Grab this one here. I got another paint jar over here, but that's okay. There we go. I think we're set. Okay, I think we're all set now. I am going to grab something here so I can read the comments, or at least pretend to read comments. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my iPad here. I'm just going to pull up Twitch so I can see comments, because my computer screen's too far away. My eyes are not that good, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I trust you can hear me. Yeah, I heard myself on the thing earlier, so I assume the sound's working just fine. So, where am I? Log in. You want me to log in? Oh, for the love of God. For the love of God. Who's got time to log in? Don't I have this automatically passworded? I thought I had this auto passworded. I guess not. No peeking at my password. No peeking. And nope, that was incorrect. Crap, what the hell's my password? Is that my password? That wasn't my password. Crap, what the hell is my password? Oh man, if it's not one thing, it's another, you know. Son of a beehive. Okay, I'm not looking at chat here, so you guys are just gonna have to. You guys are just gonna have to shout really loud if you want me to hear you. Let's go to the. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. That's for all. Yeah, I know. I should not have to log in to see, but on my iPad, for some strange reason, it wanted me to do that. Anywho, so I'm gonna grab some gold in here, and I also have some thinner, some or as they call it, airbrush extender. This is from Golden as well. This video is not sponsored by Golden, although if anybody who reps Golden wants to sponsor me, well, feel free. Oh, you know what I need? I need some paper towels. Otherwise, paint's gonna get everywhere. Paper towels. Paper towels. There we go. Alrighty. So, just because when I open these things up, sometimes they're little scabbies of paint on the top, gets in the way. Let's put a couple drops in here. There we go. Take the top off. Let's throw a little extender in there. Oh, yeah. See, that's got another scabby on top too. I like these as far as dropper bottles go, like these little, you know. Yeah, there we go. Basically, with this extender, what I'm going to do is, what I'm planning on doing, I'm going to backfeed this here. Hold on. Oh, I should probably grab my cap too. Where's my cap? And I'll probably grab another brush. Hold on. It's because I wasn't fully prepared for this. Don't worry, this is clean water and a clean brush. And I'm just going to mix this paint up a little bit. And I'm going to put the cap back on because, well, I'm probably going to be quite vigorous with the airbrush. And I don't want to, you know, end up with my paint splashing everywhere. So we don't want that. So we got a little bit of paint mixed up. Put my cap back on. See if we got some flow going. Oh yeah, we got paint flowing here. All right, so we are going to start here. I guess we can start with the outer portion. You probably can't see what the image is that I'm working from here. If I had like another camera setup, I probably could show you what exactly I was doing here. But otherwise, you're just gonna have to guess along with me here. Hold on here. So I'll make sure my paint's still flowing well. Okay. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to begin roughing out where these initial shapes are going, essentially. And I'll build them out later on. Kind of like how, you know, when we're sketching an image, right? Essentially, this is the main part of the composition. Yeah. That's about the main part of the composition right there. If you guys seen the drawing here, I'll show you one more time. Then otherwise you're going to have to, on the what is that? The right hand side. The image on the right hand side is what I'm working from. It's the original sketch I had done like almost 10 years. Well, it's about 2010 is when I drew it. Anywho, I should probably have like some stencils and stuff just so I can get like a cleaner edge, which I will grab. And I'm probably going to have to pick up, by the time I do another one of these videos, I'm going to have to pick up one of these well, professional ones that have all the proper curves on them and stuff, just so that I can do some of these things a little bit more properly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that I can build those colors up a little bit better. But right now, like I said, I'm just laying out the initial rough of this. And I'm not entirely satisfied where actually everything is at the moment. Man. And so basically what I've got going on here is one side here that I'm starting off with, it has this kind of texture going on. And so let's see if we can't start building up some stuff here. Build on that little curvature. If I go quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. I'm thinking hard, people. Thinking hard. Or hardly thinking. One of the two. I don't have the other piece of this. I need something that gives me a big round kind of shape. See, again, I probably should pick myself up some good proper stencils, just so I can, you know, kind of build some of these shapes up a little bit better, you know. But otherwise, you know, I'm having fun here. As I mentioned before, any of you guys out there that are professional illustrators, you know, let me know. Feel free to shoot me some pointers and such, because, you know, I am by no means a professional airbrush artist. Kind of liking how that almost has this little texture to it, but I want to build up more of this veiny kind of quality that initially was starting to lay out here. I guess I could, no, because it should be the outside portion, so I want to use this more. That. And then there's a couple other smaller little bits and bobs. I know probably some of you guys probably can't see too well exactly what I've got going on here. I'll try and keep most of this in view as I slowly build this up. But so far, I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a bit of fun doing this. Just a bit of fun. I wish I had some smaller circles here. I do have smaller circles. I got like paint bottles I can use as a stencil. That. Ha ha ha! Yeah, there we go. Come on. There we go. I need something else that can conform that big curvature. Let's try this little lid. This might work. A little bit. It's got to have more of a bigger curve. I got to have something else that has a bigger curve to it. I don't see anything. So I'm going to just continue building up my shapes then. Because I don't quite have anything that can do that curvature I want yet. This is a lot of fun. If you are a miniature painter and you have not played around with, you know, trying to draw something with your airbrush, especially for all you guys out there, obviously with your airbrushes, if you've not tried this, this is a lot of fun. I just wish I had something that could give me a bigger curve here. Damn it. I had another piece of this. Sorry, I'm looking for a big curvature. I'm really distracted at the moment because I really want to do this. Because I don't want to have to try and freehand it, because if I can get a nice clean edge, that's better, right? Something that'll give me that curve. No, that's not going to give me the curve. Oops. I'm going to keep building up shapes while I think about my current situation here. The gesso bottle? No, I need a big slope. See, I need those. I better go to the store and pick up myself some stencils. I think that's what's in order here. But this is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know how entertaining this is for you guys, watching me just do this. I'm going to try and catch some of these comments here. Oh, the Welsh bloke is joining us. The Welsh bloke. There's a perfectly large light, round light. Yeah, there is. But the thing is, though, yeah, I mean, like, it's got the big curve, right? But the thing is, though, is this curve's got to come out like this and then come back in, right? Kind of like how I've laid it out here. I just really just wanted a sharp edge to it all, right? I might just either next time either have some stencils on hand or what, but yeah. Let's grab this little bottle here and let's pretend we're putting in a little shape right here. Whoop. Right like that. What did I do for that curvature? I just followed this, didn't I? Yeah, that's all I did. Again, if I'm really quiet, it's because I'm thinking hard, man. I'm thinking. I'm liking this though. I'm having fun. I certainly hope you guys are having a bit of fun watching me bumble my way through this. As I mentioned before, I am not a professional airbrush artist in illustration. As far as illustration is concerned, this is new to me. I am simply just giving it the old college try. Let's push a little bit of the curve back into that side there. Curve is that? How is that curve? That was that curve. Let's put that curve back in there. Sorry, I'm just kind of building up some of the highlights now in some of these areas here that I really want to bring forward, you know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I just biting off more than I can chew, or having a bit of fun here? I'm having fun. I don't know what you guys think I'm doing, but I'm having fun. So what I'm doing here is this one side I have, it has this very kind of organic kind of quality. It's kind of like almost like stretched skin, or you know what I mean, kind of thing. And so I'm just kind of creating the illusion that goes a little further back, and I'm trying to bring some of these highlights forward. Again, once I start throwing in color and everything like that, it should kind of come more to the forefront, as it were. But we'll see. Again, you know, this is my first real try at anything like this. What did I do for that curve? What was that initially, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's do a little bit more here. Uh-oh, dry tip. Dry tip. How much paint we doing through? How are we good on paint? Oh, we're getting pretty low. It's all right though. You see how just a couple little drops, how far it'll get you into something you're creating, you know? But again, I'm having a blast. Hopefully, you're finding this interesting. Yeah, I definitely need to pick myself up some of these little stencils, though. Because working basically from one curvature is just not doing the trick for me yet. There we go. Bring a slightly harder edge to that curvature there. Like that. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are probably all wondering, what the hell am I doing? So, again, I'll show you one more time that I'm working from the sketch. The sketch on the right-hand side is the inspiration for this piece, so I'm currently working on this section right here. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And the old compressor seems to be running pretty warm here. Anyway, oop, oop, oop. Now I'm all freaking tangled up. There we go. Jeez Louise. Okay. Tri-tip. What time are we at here? Yeah, so let's continue on here. What time are we at here? Okay, yeah, we're still good for time. We're still good. We're still good. So, I want to try and bring a little bit more color in this way. Not color, but some color depth, I should say. Which way did I run that curvature? Jeez Louise. How the hell did I do that? What the hell did I do? There we go. That's what I did. I'm having fun here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having fun. Well, why would I lie, right? I'm just building up more highlights and such here. Just trying to keep this organic flow going. Does it feel like we're getting a bit of depth going on here? I hope. I wonder why that feature is not working right now. Because this compressor was running pretty much the entire time. What time are we at here? Oh, we've been running for a little bit here, so we might end up stopping pretty soon. Oh, I don't know. Can we stop? Cord's getting all tangled around on me here. Almost imagine the features of an ear, I suppose, is really what it is. It's kind of overlapping folds and stretches and things of that nature. It's not really meant to be kind of gross, but kinda. Yeah, it's getting a little freaky looking, right? So far, I'm liking what's going on here. I need a big curvature. Damn it. No, it's too small. Yeah. Yeah. Oops. Scratching away some of that. But this here, I want this to be a bit harder shape. A bit more like that. I'm getting this kind of cross on this section here. Let's try this right over here. I just want something to complete that outside curvature like that. It's going to bug me now. It's really going to bug me. Where are we in these comments here? Comments. Oh, we haven't had too many comments here. Yeah, I need a chat reader. Yeah, I need a chat reader. Well, first I was planning on having my iPad in front of me, right, so I could read like what was going on. But you know, nobody said I had to log in here because it's you know, complete pain. Not liking this little hard step right here. I think too, once I come in with some color, I think definitely will help this out. But essentially, I'm kind of liking where this is all going. How much white do I got left here? Oh, I still got a little bit left going here. It's really quite amazing how far a little bit of paint went. Because I mean, I would only put like maybe 10 drops in or so. And so for the next side is kind of like, it kind of looks like what's the word I'm looking for here? Spinal column. It's like bones. And so I think for giggles, I'm going to lay out the little small flame motif that I have going here. So you guys can kind of get the rough idea on what I'm planning to do here. Of course, just kind of build it all up. Of course, it's a little, like a little flicker of flame. You know, I might even do the other side by hand, like by brush, and paint it in. I might even do that. Because this right now is not really working. I want it to be a bit harder edge. And I need a shape for that, to get that hard edge. And I don't have it. You know, because there's a few points here that I'm really liking. Here it's kind of trailing off a bit, but that's fine, you know. And I think what I'll do is I'll eventually make, I think, the flame look like it's pretty much the light source on this piece. And so when I begin shading and adding the color in, because I'm essentially just laying in the white right now, just to kind of establish the highs and lows where I want things, and to kind of just get the conceptualization down, you know, because I mean, like the other side here is essentially, it's like this, right? It's this bone shape that I've initially created. You know, so it looks a bit like a spinal column, kind of like that is what I've initially laid out. Anyway, so I think so far, yeah. See, I'd like to be able to hard edge this a little bit better, get a little bit more going on, because I mean, like I could pretty much rough this out right now, right? Because here's a little bone ligament here, and here's the other bone, right? other bone. And then the other bone. And then the other bone, and it hides behind the other bit, like so. Yeah. Yeah. So far, I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of getting a kick out of this. Yeah, let's go with more of a flatter top. As I mentioned before. Kind of like something like that. I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but that's kind of what we're conceptualizing right now, is that onto canvas. And so I am going to stop right there because I'm pretty much out of time. Pretty much. And so I want to thank you guys for joining me. I know I wasn't talking a whole lot into the chat today. You know what? Actually, let's rinse this out and then we'll get to the chat. We'll get to the chat. Why not? Where is my cleaning tool? So we were talking earlier on way of the brush, how I go about cleaning. And typically, I just pour a bit of water, and then I'll pour a bit more. And as you see, it's pretty milky in there. So pour it into my rinse cup. Clean the excess out. I'm going to grab, actually let's use this one. It should be fine. Wipe the excess paint out. So already we're looking pretty good. Then I'll take a nice little dollop of paint, or water I should say. It's kind of milky in there, so what I'll do is I'll splash it around. Kind of clean up. Spray it into my wastewater. Again, just to get rid of excess. Spray the rest through, grab my paper towel, and this brush should be pretty clean. Clean off the dry tip. And yeah, see, now the water is perfectly clear. But typically what I'll do is, because it's the end of the day and I'm going to clean up my brush, just run a little bit of Windex through her. So when I'm running a little bit of Windex, all I do is I just spray just a little bit. There we go. Not a whole lot, right? Just a little bit in there. And then what I'll do is I'll ease the hammer back. Wait till I see it drip. Come on. There we go. Starting to drip out of there. So now I know that there's Windex flowing through the nozzle, loosening any paint in there. And then of course start the airflow and then ease the hammer or trigger back and forth, clearing the excess Windex. Of course, you should be doing this into your overspray bottle, not just spraying it around, because again, you're getting that ammonia particles and such into the air. Then just to make sure, I give it a couple more little agitations like that. And she should be clean. It's a little sudsy. I just give it a quick little wipe. And yeah, the water's clean. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. There we go. One more final dry. I just do that just to blow the excess out. But that's it. That's how I keep my airbrush clean. For anybody who's wondering. This is going to be the end for this session here. I'm kind of having fun. I'm kind of digging it. A little bit of balance here. I'm probably going to push some of this back a bit more into the darkness. But the darkness actually isn't going to stay black. It's probably going to go with color. Probably either blues or reds or maybe a combination of both. Either way, because really this one is a bit of a play on negative space. And so, you know, again with the flame and then of course the little finger of blood that kind of halos around the flame. It's just a piece. I'm conceptualized a long time ago, and I've always wanted to commit it to canvas or to paper or to something, and so now I'm finally getting around to it. And I figured I'd show you guys my process because I kind of wanted to use my airbrush for a good portion of it, and hopefully you found this somewhat entertaining. I don't know how informative it was for anybody, but I had a ton of fun doing it, and maybe next week I'll continue on with it, or whenever I do sit down and continue on with it. You know, you sit down, you join me, and of course let's quickly head over to the chat here real quick because we can and we should, and of course where are we here? Man, I don't even know. Twitchy Kranos. Getting the feeling of Wraithbone. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. It's a bit of this, you know, this organic structure, and of course the other side is the spinal column. Let me quickly turn this camera around here. Let's turn this around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Actually, let's just zoom out. Zoom out. Oh, let's loosen that, and let's get this focused upwards here. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. So I'm just going to hold my mic because there's nowhere on my desk right now to set this all. My desk is quite chaotic looking right now at the moment. Duplex Burrito. Hello. Hello, Duplex. Who is joining me here today? Who is all here today? I'm just going to do a quick little roll call of everybody that joined me today. I can see Bass, not Bass. Or is it Bass, not Bass? Anyway, Beef Pants, Black Flag Gaming, Clumsy Juggler, Dark Commission, Demi Beard, Duplex Burrito, Johnny's Chop Shop, Osprey 939, Redlin, Sir Peanut Butter. I was going to say Super Peanut Butter. Sir Peanut Butter. Sprawbar. I don't know. The Walsh Bloke, Tolo, Twitchy Kranos, and Two Gun. You guys were all joining me today. Had a little bit of fun. Again, I don't know how informative this was. Of course, now I can't get back to the regular chat. Why can't I get back to the regular chat? Why? There we go. I'm doing it. Demi Beard, I'm lurking as usual. Clumsy Juggler, you're here. Of course, you're always here. Who's here but not here anymore? I see Srilly. Yeah. I don't know what the heck he's talking about. Protractor and cardboard. Yeah. He was asking earlier, is it just me or is the close-up angle, the right-hand side of his reference image look like a skull with something on top? It's kind of like a skull. Again, I drew this piece a long time ago, and you know, I have a lot of old sketches of wacky kind of stuff, and some of the stuff, you know, I've wanted to commit to paper or canvas or whatever, and so, you know, but yeah. Twitchy Kranos, Kris, did you have something in mind when drawing this originally, if you remember, or just started drawing and see where you went? No, you might have missed it earlier, but I am working from a drawing for this. Again, like I said, I created the initial sketch back in 2010. If you go back through this video, you'll see I showed the sketch a couple times, yeah, it's a sketch I did back in 2010, and it's just something, you know, it's just something I wanted to get done, and I'm finally going to do it, and you know, I'm going to oops, sorry, I kicked the camera there. I'm finally going to get around to getting it done. And yeah, so thanks guys for joining me. I am going to get out of here now. I can't believe this is still running because my other computer looks like it went into sleep mode, but that's the computer that's broadcasting this, but it's in sleep mode. How does that make sense? I don't know, but the computer's in sleep mode, but we're still broadcasting. Everything's still here. Nothing's blown up. Two gun painting. Thank you for that, Kris. Very chilled out hour or so. Yeah, well, and hopefully the compressor sound wasn't too loud. Next time I'll try and put it somewhere where it's a little bit more quiet. And yeah, I don't know if I'll do the same painting area, because this is the other side of my office that I had that set up in. I don't know, maybe I'll try and do something a little bit more professional, or maybe I'll do it on my desk here. Maybe that way I can stand and do it, and maybe, because I got a lot of space on my desk. My desk is essentially a big table, and yeah, that way I can view my chat and everything like that. So again, you know, this was just, you know, off the cuff kind of thing. I just did it for giggles, and I'm probably going to do it more because, again, like I said, I do want to finish this piece. I don't like having art pieces unfinished, and in my basement I do have a few art pieces not finished, so I'm probably trying to get fired up to get those done too. So, but anywho, thanks guys for joining me. I'm signing out now, and of course, if you guys are join me on Twitch. You know, click the likes, subscribes, everything, all that good jazz. And oh, now the phone's going here. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Oh, it's a message. 7:15 show. Oh, because I'm going to the show. That's right, because I'm going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. That's right. Anybody else going to go see Guardians of the Galaxy? Leave it in the comments below. Yay for Guardians of the Galaxy, or boo? Boo. Dark Mission. Yes, do more. Interesting. See ya. Yeah, I will see you guys later. You know what? I got to set this down because I got to do all my exiting here. But yeah. Thanks guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully this can